Western Reserve High School. The Blue Devils will welcome in the Mineral Ridge Rams. Chris Colucci on the call, soon to join me. The good old ball coach, Andy Hake, will be joining me at my side. We're getting ready here for tip-off. Here we go. Reserve wins the tip-off. Henning with the ball. Classic got it back. Pass over. Classic at the top of the key. Passes it underneath to Riccardi. Riccardi's looking for someone. Takes it himself and gets the first points in this one. Blue Devils 2-0. Underneath, shot attempt there by John Rosie. Unsuccessful. Luke Henning's going to take the ball up the court. Pass over to Riccardi. Andrew Hendricks with the ball. Pass it over to Classic. Over to Riccardi in the corner. Passes it to Henning. Henning directing traffic. Riccardi for three. Hits the front of the rim. And we're going to get a foul here early on. That one's going to be on reserve, so Mineral Ridge is going to take possession. Ridge passing the ball around very well. Schaefer passes it back to Rosie. Shot attempt there, no good. Classic with the rebound, gets it out to Henning. Henning's going to take it up the court. Henning, pass it in the corner. Back to Riccardi. Riccardi for three. And it's good. 5-0 here early for reserve. Turnover, gonna go reserve's way. Taking it up the court, it's Luke Henning. Riccardi with it, looking for someone. Takes it underneath. Riccardi does a reverse layup. Riccardi gets his own rebound. We're going to get a travel. Going to be Ridge's ball. Passing it back and forth. This reserve's kind of got a half-court press, and they throw it up in the air. Underneath. Shot attempt, no good. Hendricks on defense there, and Hendricks gets the rebound. Henning, taking it up the court. Got a guy on him. And almost turned it over. Wellham gets it under to Henning, and Henning kicks it out to Riccardi for a three-point attempt. No good. Ridge. Underneath. Out of bounds, turnover. Reserve's going to take over. Riccardi to inbound it to Henning. Henning gets it to Riccardi. Over to Hendricks. Gets it underneath the Classic. Classic with the little hook shot. No good. Hendricks out of nowhere coming up. We're going to foul on Ridge. Going to be on 34 for Mineral Ridge. And there's some confusion here as Reserve gets the ball. Classic gets the two-pointer to go. A little layup from Classic. Classic trying to fight for that one. Gets it underneath. Rosie, no good. Riccardi to pass this one in to Henning. Henning's taking it up court. Passes it up to Riccardi. Riccardi's going to take it himself. No good. Rebounded by 34 from Mineral Ridge. Mineral Ridge moving it up the court. Little floater here from Mineral Ridge. No good. Rebounded by Ridge. Underneath, and we're going to foul. Some substitutioning here from Mineral Ridge. 3, 12, and 23 all check into the game. 1, 2, and 34 check out. Underneath. Shot attempt, no good. Bingham. And good defense there by Wellman to get that ball out. Substitution here, 44 checks in, 5 checks out for Reserve. Hunter Stacy checks in, Hendrick checks out. 3-point attempt from Mineral Ridge, no good. Henning with the rebound. Passes it underneath to Classic. Classic gets it in there. 2 points. 9-0 here in the first. 2:30 to go. Little floater there from Mineral Ridge, no good. Classic on the rebound, gets it to Henning. No good, turnover. Ridge passes that one in. In the corner, 2 guys on him. Top of the key. Floater, no good from Ridge. Rebounded there by Reserve. Henning taking the ball up court. 9-0 here. A foul on Mineral Ridge. Henning gets that one in. Classic. Classic gets it over to Riccardi. Riccardi passes it to Stacy. Over to Classic in the corner. Shot attempt by Classic. No good. Mineral Ridge gets the rebound, moving it up the court. It was Rosie. Rosie, a shot attempt, no good. Stacy with the one-handed rebound. Henning takes his time with 1:12 on the clock. Air Henning brings it up the court, passes it over to Stacy, and no good from Stacy. Rosie with the three-point attempt, and it's good. Mineral Ridge gets on the board. 9-3 reserve. Riccardi gets it over to Stacy. Stacy back to Riccardi. Riccardi for three. No good as it hit the front of the rim. And we're going to get a foul. Travel from Mineral Ridge. 29.7 left to go here in the first. 9-3 reserve. Henning passes it into Classic. Classic back to Henning. Henning gets it to Stacy. Cochran with the ball. The top of the three-pointer. Foul on Ridge. 3.8 left to go in the first quarter. Henning passing it in. Riccardi. Turnover, 3.1 to go. That one's no good. End of the first quarter, 9-3. Western Reserve will be back after this. Welcome back into this one, second quarter. Ridge is going to start out with it. 9-3, Western Reserve. Start of the second quarter. Three-point attempt by Ridge, no good. Ridge with the rebound. Jump ball, possession is going to go to reserve. Cock. Cardi. Travel. Reserve's going to take over. Underneath, Ridge. Fouled on the shot. 2 shots for Mineral Ridge. Number 34 will be taking the free throw shots from Mineral Ridge. First one's good. Second one is up and good. 9-5. Western Reserve leading in the second quarter. Henning loses his handle. It's going to be a foul on Reserve. Mineral Ridge's ball. Hendricks checks in for Stacy. Shot good by Mineral Ridge. 9-7. Mineral Ridge coming on a 7-0 run here. Hendricks with the ball. Passes it over to Classic. Classic gets underneath the Henning. Henning gets it up there for two. 11-7 Western Reserve. Ridge turns it over. Reserve now with the ball. Riccardi. Classic to Henning. Blocked in the key. Mineral Ridge gets the ball back on a fast break. Turns it over. Hendricks says, I'm going to keep that for a little bit. Give it to my small guy. Let him take it up the court. And 30 turns it over. One-on-one here. And one attempt. No good. Two shots for number one for Mineral Ridge. First attempt, no good. Second attempt, no good. Reserve on the rebound. Passing it over to Wellman. Classic in the corner. Passes it to Henning. Henning to Riccardi. Riccardi looking where to pass it. Screen from Henning. Over to Classic. Classic comes down the key. No good. Hendricks on the offensive board. Hendricks, big man, gets the and one. And I'm sorry I didn't get any of that. I'm very sorry. Hendricks got the and one. Hendricks, first shot, no good. First and only shot, no good. 13-7, Western Reserve. No good from Mineral Ridge. Riccardi moving it up the court. Classic gets the and one. (15-7), Classic. Classic. Free throw is good. 16-7 now. Rossi now with the ball. Rossi with the deep three attempt, and it's good. 16-10 now, Reserve. And Reserve turns it over. Floater attempt from Mineral Ridge is up and in there. Going to be 16-12 now, Reserve. That lead cut down to just 4. Wellman kicks it over to Classic. Classic back to Wellman. And that ball is going to go the Rams' way. Three-point attempt from Mineral Ridge, no good. Ridge rebounds. Foul on Western Reserve. Turnover from Western Reserve. Looked like it was going to go the Rams' way. Goes the other way. Reserve ball, 16-12, 3:02 in the second quarter. Henning gets it out to Wellman. Wellman kicks it out to Riccardi. Riccardi gets it to Henning. Classic to Riccardi. Henning underneath. Gets to Stacy. Classic for a wide open three. In and out. Stacy gets fouled on the way up. 2:35 remaining in the second quarter. 2 shots for Stacy. First shot is good. 17-12. Second shot incoming. Second shot is good. 18-12. Good defense there by Wellman. Possession stays Mineral Ridge. 18-12, 2:24 to go. Ridge ball. Ridge passing the ball around. In the corner now. Ridge underneath. Foul on reserve. Shot doesn't go. Oh, 2 shots, says the official. Two shots, 34 taking the free throws. First free throw is good. (18-13). Second free throw attempt is good. 18-14. Reserve. Pass this one to Henning. Got the 3-on-3. Riccardi gets it out to Henning. Henning looking where he wants to pass it. Gives it over. Riccardi hands it over to Stacy. Stacy gets it to Henning. Henning. 30. Travel by reserve. Mineral Ridge takes it over. 1:90 ticks to go here in the second quarter. Three-point attempt from Mineral Ridge. Out. Out of bounds is the official. 1:17 to go here in the second quarter. Reserve will take over. 18-14. Western Reserve. Classic with 7, Riccardi with 5, Henning with 2, Stacy with 2 on the court right now. Riccardi with a little floater off the backboard, no good. Mineral Ridge takes over. 55 left to go. Ridge in the corner underneath. And turnover, Henning gets it up to Riccardi. Fast break here for Riccardi. And blocked at the rim. No good, no foul. Ridge takes over. .37 to go. Timeout, Mineral Ridge. We're going to take 1-2. We'll be right back. Welcome back into this one. 24.1 to go in the second quarter. (18-14) Western Reserve. (20 to go. Three-point attempt. No good. Reserve with the rebound. 14. Henning wants this to be the last shot. 10 seconds to go. Three, two. And Henning gets fouled on his way up. Gonna get fouled 2 shots right before halftime. Two shots for Henning, and then we're gonna go into halftime. First one up is good. Second shot is up. No good. Your score at halftime, 19-14, Western Reserve. Starts out with this one, 19-14 in the third quarter. Over and back. Reserve's gonna take over. 7:39 to go. Riccardi takes this one in. Riccardi underneath. There's the good old ball coach.
Is this you?
Yeah.
Let's go.
You good? You here?
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of Your Sports Network.
We're not ending this one. We're just starting this one. Coach Ake, what do you know about basketball?
Man, you got to play real hard. Hey, it's nice seeing you, buddy.
Nice seeing you. It's been since football season.
Yeah. we're here in Berlin Center here. Getting it going. 21-14 football score at half. I just noticed it's 5-on-5. There's a lot going on, though.
Yeah,
a lot less
there's a lot
players,
of
but there's a
action
lot
going
going on.
You guys are in for a sweet treat. It's two football guys talking about basketball.
Hey, I think the big thing with basketball is this. There's no shot clock. I was just talking with a couple
Yeah,
of guys.
that's a huge thing in high school. It's a huge advantage. Huge advantage.
And when there's no shot clock, it's almost like, I guess I wouldn't be that fun of a basketball coach because I just sit on it.
Yeah,
I would too.
but there's a rule. If you're getting pressed, you get a 5-second clock. So you got to keep the ball moving. You get put on a clock when you're too close.
You can't just exchange the ball at the top of the key constantly.
You could in a sense, but I mean, they're high schoolers. They're going to make a mistake and there's going to be a turnover. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I enjoy it. God knows I enjoy it.
Henning passes in. Wellman gets it over to Henning. Henning for the three-point attempt. No good. Mineral Ridge gets the rebound.
Both these teams are playing a lot of young kids.
Yeah?
I think Ridge started 5 sophomores.
And
Nice
Ridge,
shot by Rozai.
Ridge comes in and
I know Ridge is starting young guys. I know that Reserve plays a bunch of young guys. They're just young teams. But I've watched Reserve play. My stepson Nico plays for Reserve. And so I've come to a bunch of games watching them, and they're getting better.
yeah.
It's just they're young.
It's just yeah.
Heck, I had one senior on the football team, 2 seniors on the football team this year. You're going to get better as the year goes
100%.
on. It's just there's times you're going to struggle.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of moans and growing pains is what I like to call them.
Hey, that's it. We're not all like the Raiders where we just reload, you know what I mean?
Oh, come on now. And turnover by Reserve, fast break, and it's going to stay Ridge's side. 21-18. They may have a good finish here into this one.
Got a big crowd here tonight, don't they?
There's a lot of people.
It's a stormy night here in the valley, and
I know.
the Ridge Rambler faithful came out. Schaefer looks like he got a little wrestling chopped to his throat there.
A Ric Flair slap.
Is that Caden Schaefer? I
Um,
believe it is. Grew up with his daddy, Jared Pugsley Schaefer. Now I see Ridge right now has a couple of freshmen and 3 sophomores on the floor.
first one in and out, no good.
Man, there's a big crowd here tonight. See a couple of these referees out here. At least they ain't throwing penalty flags on me today. I'm used to this, a couple of these guys.
Second free throw is good, so this one's a 2-point game.
I like pressing, man. I always felt when you don't press and you don't pressure, you're
lot
letting
of-
somebody come up the court. And
Yep.
I just always feel like you should press. Or
lot-
pressure, some kind of pressure.
A lot of teams have a hard time of facing a press. And
Well, I just think it's natural when you don't have too many kids on the basketball team that can really, they can maybe handle the ball a little bit. They can't really dribble well.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're pressuring them and making them make that decision about dribbling and passing, and you screw up.
Yep.
You know who's great at that? Oh, that's a nice drive by Raza.
And foul, 2 shot attempts, trying to tie this one up.
You know who is great? McDonald. And I say this all the time because they're a great rival. McDonald pressured. Remember Brazil was their coach? They would pressure the whole game. And people would just screw up and give the ball to them. You know what I mean? And get cheap turnovers, cheap buckets.
First shot attempt's good. Now a 1-point game.
So how you been doing, man?
I'm doing good. Doing a lot of wrestling. Tuning into wrestling.
That's awesome.
If you're a wrestling fan, but getting into basketball, second ever basketball game I've ever done. So
this one.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be here with you.
You get a wrestling guy and a football guy to do a basketball game.
It's a beautiful thing, folks. Only in America.
Oh, America first, baby.
You got that right.
And reserve's going to get the turnover. 21-20 reserve. Second free throw, no good.
This Riccardi started off real hot.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
He opened
really
up
is.
with the first 5 points in the game.
Good kid.
Want to send out our prayers and best wishes to Charity Riccardi as she's recovering from
that's right.
surgery down in Florida. I know you're tuning in.
Wow, nice take by Wellman.
And Wellman gets that one. Best wishes and prayers getting sent down to Florida. Speedy recovery. Now,
they have a good family.
Yes, 23-20, Western Reserve. Wellman gets the bucket there. Increases their lead to 3.
Bingham has the ball at the top. That 34 is a freshman, I believe, or sophomore, I'm sorry.
In and out almost. And Hendricks just out-muscles everyone with the rebound.
Hendricks is a real enforcer. I watched him a few times. Tough guy. Moved in from Latonia.
Jump balls gonna be reserves.
Now, I know that's illegal and you can't do that, but I like that that style there, that toughness.
Gonna be called jump ball. Ridge fans don't like it. Gonna stay reserves ball.
You know, Ridge is real young. They play hard, though.
Yeah. 4:23 left here in the third quarter. Riccardi gets the inbound pass. Goes up, drives. Oh. Gets fouled on the way up. Going to be 2 shots for John Riccardi.
You know, and he's driven tonight.
Yeah.
They've had a real rough time dealing with him.
Yeah.
This has actually been a very competitive game here.
Yes, very.
24-20, 4:17 left in the third quarter. Now, I like this young guy, this big guy. He's a sophomore, number 42. Now, he's young and he's inexperienced. Jackson Young, I believe.
Yep.
But he
can also get down on
there's something that he can do that you can't make up. 6'6".
He can get down on the football field, too. I remember calling some of their games, and he was stud for them as they missed the second free throw attempt.
He's a big guy.
That's what you want in basketball.
Oh, my gosh. Can't make this up, size.
Can't teach size. I'm sure that's a saying you've heard a long time in your long coaching careers. That pass goes out, tipped by reserves. Going to stay the Rams' way. 3:58 to go in the third. 24-20.
Ridge moves the ball around the perimeter.
They've been doing a good job of getting that ball passed around to a lot of guys, open shots for them.
You know, for two teams that are struggling a little bit, they're playing clean ball for the most part.
Deep three. Made one of those earlier. And Rams
got
get the
fouled.
ball back. He fouled on the way up. 2 shots for reserve.
And I can't get over the size. It's such a big crowd here.
I know.
It's a nasty night outside.
What does Ridge graduate? How many kids do they have in the grade?
In their division, with football, they're 6.
Okay.
Reserve 7. I think they're
So about 80?
20.
About 80 kids? I mean, there's a lot of people for 2 smaller schools.
Well, football, Ridge is division 6. Reserve is 7, but I don't think there's that much that separates them.
Yeah.
Now, see, I like this pressure, man. I just like pressuring people here in any sport, especially high school kids.
Yep.
Most kids in high school cannot take, no matter what sport it is.
There's a big thing we always talk about in football. It's momentum, and it's we're going to travel here by Jackson Young. Momentum's a huge thing, and kids have a hard time dealing when they do something wrong and it stays in their head.
Any kind of transition,
Yep.
any kind of pressure. You know, there's a few guys that can take it just through experience, but most guys have a hard time. Whether you're blitzing on defense, whether it's, unless the team's very experienced or skilled, it's tough dealing with that kind of stuff.
And the Rams try to get that one off of a reserve player. No good. Stacy gets it down the court. Back to Stacy. Kicks it out for a 3-point attempt. It's up. Too strong. Stacy gets the rebound. Little floater from Stacy. It's good.
That was a nice shot. Another thing, when I watch just basketball, high school, or boxing out. Boxing out, man. Box out. They don't talk about it as much, boxing out, as they probably should.
Yeah.
Because boxing out and putting your nose in someone's chest solves a lot of problems and a lot of answers. And I just feel like that's what it is. Now, you have to have guys that can shoot. You have to have guys that can dribble. But putting your nose in someone's chest and boxing out, and that's effort. That has nothing to do with, skill. When you're talking about really wanting to play defense, any good football team, any good basketball team, any good team sport where people are playing great, aggressive defense, that's fun to watch, and that's what it's all about.
Coming back into this one, third quarter, 2:43 left on the clock.
I'll tell you another thing. My wife does a wonderful job keeping this gymnasium clean. Teaching in it all day. This is her classroom. It takes a lot of pride keeping this thing clean for the games.
You're earning brownie points.
I might get a kiss tonight. I doubt it.
Mineral Ridge with the ball, moving it up. Passing it back and forth around the 3-point. A little floater attempt there. It's up and good off the backboard.
Razai, nice shot.
And full court press it on here by the Rams. Riccardi underneath. Pass gets deflected. Stacy gets it back to Riccardi. And Riccardi gets fouled on the way up. 2 shots for Dominic Riccardi.
I have a feeling this one's going to come down to the very end.
Believe so. It's gonna. We picked a good one.
It's going to leave here with that snow getting bad. That's sleet out there, but I thought, what the heck, I don't want to be the coward that goes home and everybody else stays, you know what I mean?
First one's up. It's good. 27-24.
I love the fans. Nothing like fans, man. You know what fans stand for?
What?
Fanatics. It's a short word for fanatic.
Second shot is up and good. 28-24.
Do you like the Browns tomorrow or the Texans?
I think Joe Flacco's got one more game in him. And then after that, I think he's going to let all these Cleveland fans down. I'm not a Browns fan.
Who do you like?
Come on now, 6-time Super Bowl champs.
Oh, you like the Steelers?
Yeah. Timeout from reserve. We're going to take one, too. We'll be right back.
America. What's going to come then? What's going to come? It's because of the weather. I don't want to do that shit. I wanted to see Nico play, too. Is it on? Hey, well, hey, everybody.
We're back.
Got caught with being an American with my pants down.
Riccardi. 1:30 to go. 28-24 Western Reserve in the third quarter. 90 ticks now to go in the third quarter. Riccardi at the arch. Trying to make a move. Gets it over to Wellman. Hendricks underneath in the key. Riccardi in the corner.
They seem like they're better when the ball is going through him. You
Yep.
know what I mean? The ball's going through him and him making decisions.
Riccardi hits the underneath of the backboard, and Hendricks does a great job of getting the rebound and returning one.
Man, he's like some Brahma bull down there.
The Brahma Bull. 3-point attempt, off, no good. Foul's gonna be on reserve. Middle Ridge is gonna take over.
All right. Okay, so I got to get this right. 1-and-1s are done. You get 2 shots now.
I don't know.
Is the 1-and-1s over with? I used to, remember we used to have 1-and-1s?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's over with. Let me see here. Yes, the days of 1-and-1s are over. Once you get to 5 fouls in a quarter, you get to shoot 2 free throws.
See, I was a wrestler.
Yeah.
I have no idea, to be
This
honest
is
with you.
slack jawing to me, changing this rule.
Second one's good.
Because you'd have a battle if the guy missed that first one.
Oh, yeah.
The battle is off now.
Reserves lead cut down to 4. Riccardi, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hendricks passes it over to Wellman. Wellman over to 30-30 with a little floater. No good. And we got a fast break here.
Oh.
We're going to foul on Mineral Ridge. Reserve's going to take over with 13.1 left to go.
This is going to be a war to the end.
Yes. I've seen one high school game winner in all my high school and YSN experiences, and it was crazy. 3-point attempt from Riccardi. It's good!
That's a heck of a shot.
At the end of the third quarter, Riccardi extends the lead to 33-26. Reserve goes into the fourth quarter with all the momentum. Mr. Momentum's on their side, and he's hyped. We're going to be back right after this. Welcome back into this one, start of the fourth quarter. Dom Riccardi with a huge three-pointer at the end of the third to increase the lead to 33-26. Western Reserve over Mineral Ridge.
Well, at the end of this game, the people here in Berlin Center, where do they go to eat? Ben's Restaurant, is that the place? Ben's? Where does the Ridge go? The Ridge Pub? The Ridge Pub? The Ice House?
Is that where Coach A. Hake's going to be?
The Post Office Pub, that's what it is. The Post Office Pub, the Ice House, those are... you know what everybody's going to do? They're going to go home because they're trying to avoid this mess.
Yeah. Well, actually, so, I don't know, it's different. So we would always go to Sheets. I'm not even joking.
What, the kids would?
Yeah, like
yeah.
after, and there's a travel.
Fans wouldn't do that.
No. Excuse me. After games, we would always go to Sheets. Where would you go after games?
I would like to know what Sheets.
It doesn't, I mean, we would go to the Canfield one. It didn't really, I mean, that was just the closest one to South Range.
A lot of kids would go?
Oh, yeah, a bunch of Canfield kids would be there. South Range, Mooney, a lot of people would go to Sheets.
A lot of high-fiving.
Oh, yeah, a lot of success. And shot there by Reserve. That one's up and good. increases the lead to 9. 35-26. Western Reserve. 3-point attempt is off. I think we're going to get.
Wow, that's a big one. That's three.
Yeah,
that's,
it's 3 shots.
that's 3 shots. Wow. Well, you know, Ridge can't let this get away from them too much here because this has been.
It's been a close one.
Yeah,
up to this
it's
point.
been a defensive game, so
Yep.
you can't let someone get up too much or, get away from you.
So where would be the place when you guys were in high school? I remember my mom always say it would be Taco Bell that they'd go.
Was Taco Bell the place?
Taco Bell was the place. Where would you guys go after football games?
A lot of kids go to Perkins.
Perkins.
Sounds on 46.
Really?
Yeah.
Now you're a Ridge alum, right?
Oh yeah. Ram Pride, man. They had a heck of a football season. They
Yeah.
got better and better and better as the year went on.
I called one of their games against Reserve. They got real better. Second shot, no good. Was that the third?
Both these teams had
That was
nice seasons.
Yeah. I think they both exceeded their expectations on the gridiron. Henning now gets blocked on his way up. Gets fouled, though. So Henning's going to get 2 shots. A lot of time here for Ridge. Don't need
Both
to take
teams
any
are
wild
pretty
shots.
scrappy. They have young kids.
Yep.
And with young kids, you're going to get turnovers. You're going to have mistakes made. It's just natural.
Yep.
But they're playing hard. I think both teams are improving as this year's
Yep.
going on.
Henning. Second shot, no good. Rebounded by Ridge. Taking it up the court. Up top. Is it Rosie? Rosie with the floater. And a foul. Is it Rosie?
Well, his father grew up down the road from me, Justin Rozai.
Rozai, okay. I was calling him Rosie. It's
Well,
Rozai.
I hear in town they call him Rossi. So, I grew up, it was Rozai.
Rozai.
There's a couple of them. They're really good athletes. The boys are good athletes.
First free throw attempt's good. 35-29.
Man, both these teams have a lot of young kids out there.
Yeah. Second one's up, and it's good.
Now, Reserve has 3 seniors out there right now. Wellman, Henning.
And Riccardi.
No, he's a junior.
No,
The
Riccardi.
big boy, the enforcer.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Riccardi is a junior. And,
Hendricks, the enforcer, is a senior.
yes, it's a turnover. Reserve turns it over. Ridge takes over. Mineral Ridge passes it in. Outside in the corner, 3-point attempt. It's good! That brings Reserve's lead down to 2.
I like the pressure, too.
35-33. We're going to get a timeout by Western Reserve.
Things are heating up.
Huge break here in the action. We're going to be right back here on YSNLive.com.
They love Haddock.
Fish special down at the pub, post office pub.
That I can tell you, folks. That I can tell you.
35-33, Reserve moving this one up. Foul on Mineral Ridge.
Does that get us? I would call that a moving pick.
Yeah.
But, young guy, he's a sophomore.
Riccardi
Going
taking it up
against
the court.
Rozai, man, this would be a war. This is a war.
Classic. Gets it over to Henning.
Ridge kind of found themselves a little bit.
It
Look at
gets-
this. Wow.
Roman gets blocked, and that goes right into the cheerleaders.
Bingham threw the ball to the cheerleaders.
Still Reserve's ball.
Well,
Reserve,
Ridges, you could see the Ridges found their mojo a little bit.
about a minute ago, Reserve was up by 9. Now they're
Oh,
only up by
man.
2. And the
Oh,
enforcer
man.
down low
That's like Charles Barkley.
gets 2. 37-33.
He's a bully, man. He's a tough guy.
Western Reserve faithful getting on their feet, getting loud. Up top. Rawside drives, no good. Hendricks gets the board.
And Hendricks is an enforcer. I don't know if he balks out as much as he just throws his body into dudes viciously, man. My kind of dude.
Riccardi with a lob pass. Gets it to Classic. Classic misses that one. Board by Mineral Ridge. 3-on-2 here for Ridge. Henning does a good job of just fouling, getting his guys back down there. And I mean that was a smart. They're on a 3-on-2 disadvantage. Gets his guys back down there and gets a fresh start.
37-33, 5:37 left in the fourth quarter. At least you didn't come to a boring game tonight.
Yeah.
Teams are playing real hard, both.
Foul on Western Reserve. It's going to be Reserve's fourth. So,
Sit next to Dave Salak. Dave, what year did you play? Ridge win the AP state championship? 1965.
Wow.
AP state champs. Don't call it a comeback. They never left. 1965. What were you doing in 1965? Weren't even a thought, brother.
I wasn't even a thought. My mom wasn't even a thought.
Yeah.
First shot, no good.
Dave, that's the Mystic Trophy. The Mystic Trophy. I think Maslin has 26 of those. They finally got their first one on the field this year.
I know.
That's a wonderful.
I can't believe that. Second shot, no good. Ridge gets the board.
Wow.
And Ridge keeps it.
Battling going on.
Ridge keeps it their way. 5:20 to go in the fourth. 37-33. And turns it over almost. Henning almost had a turnover.
Henning had that in his hands. He's a good ball player.
Yeah.
I don't know how good a basketball player he is, but I know this. He's a good athlete. He's a great competitor, which makes him a pretty good basketball player. He can shoot, though. You don't leave him alone. He'll shoot. His brother was a vicious kid, too, Todd.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Vicious.
Yep.
Wow.
And Reserve.
Low post move.
Not Reserve. The Rams get the bucket. 37-35. Reserve gets it in the money man's hands.
Oh, Ross, I just missed him.
And foul on Hendricks. He'll be taking two.
Geddes. Fouls on Geddes.
Hendricks for two shots. 37-35. 4:52 left in the fourth quarter. Hendricks' first shot is up. No good. Both teams with 4 fouls.
I hope we go overtime. Let me tell you that much right now. Why sprint to go home? Let's get some free basketball.
See, if I was a coach, I would work on free throws so much to where they would hate me and not want to do a free throw ever again.
You know what? I bet you most people do, honestly. A lot of things that fans watch, as a coach, there's only that 2.5-hour window where people are going to watch you play.
Yep.
I bet you they're working on ball drills. I bet you they're working on passing and screening, boxing out. Most people are probably doing on that. It's when you're young. Oh, wild charge.
Offensive foul on the
Rams.
38-35. Reserve gets the ball. 4.5 to go in the fourth. The Rams getting the bonus.
The difference between a blocking foul and a charge is like paper thin half the time.
It's like it's very subjective.
It's a very tough call, man. Can you imagine if they had the red flag that they do in NFL if they had it for high school?
Oh, my God. Riccardi for a three-point in the corner. Off the front of the iron.
You got box out, man.
Gets it to Henning. Henning brings it on back. Gets it out to Riccardi. Riccardi thinks about another one. He goes underneath. He gets fouled on his way up. 2 shots for Riccardi. There's a lot of time left here.
You know, I don't know. I watch basketball again. Things are happening fast. And did a guy touch a guy? Does he block?
Yeah.
Did he really touch him? Did he really touch him? Did he really block? Did he just get the ball? And the kids always, I didn't touch him. I didn't touch him.
Yep. 39-35. First shot is good. Classic checks out.
He's had some great games the last couple games. Classic's a good player.
He had a pretty big one against McDonald.
Oh, yeah, I was here for that. That was a good one. He's a sophomore, I believe. I mean, he's young.
Yep. Second shot's good. 40-35. Ridge trying to find their opening. Timeout from Mineral Ridge. We're going to take a break. Welcome back into this one. 3:46 to go. Fourth quarter. 40-35. Reserve in the lead. They've had the lead the whole game, but it's been close the whole game. Reserve got out to a 9-point lead, and Mineral Ridge cut that down to 2 really fast within a minute. So this one could get turned up real quick.
This is like any kind of sport game. You got to stay up, man. It's tight at the end. The team that usually stays up. If Ridge is going to come back, get back in this one, I know it's only 5 points. They need to be up. Because if they're not up and they don't stay intense, you don't have a shot.
Nope. Ridge gets it underneath. Foul on Henning.
That's 5. Now you're going to need 2 shots.
Yep.
See, this is crazy, man. I was so used to 1-and-1 my whole life. Now you get 2 shots no matter what.
I think they must have changed it.
No, they changed it this year.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I remember last year it was 10 when you got two guaranteed.
Was it? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was 10 when you get 2 guaranteed.
I know at 5 you get 1-on-1.
5 was 1-and-1.
Which made it interesting, because if you miss it, the other, rebound. But if now it's, hey, man, the dude's getting 2.
First shot. Up. Off the front of the iron. Second one is good.
4-point game, man.
Goes 1-and-1. Wellman taking it up the court for Reserve. Gets it over to Hendricks in the corner. Back to Wellman. Over to Stacy. Riccardi wants it down low. Gets it down low. Stacy at the top. Riccardi in the corner. Riccardi gets an open lane. Goes up, gets fouled. 2 shots for Riccardi. Riccardi's been pretty dominant at the line. Riccardi has 15 tonight. Wow, Dom has no fouls. First one's good. 3:03. Classic checks in for Stacy. Riccardi's second one, no good. Gonna be Rams ball. 41-36. 3:03 left here in the fourth. long three
Wow.
off the back of the iron.
Well, 5 points is not that much.
I mean, if he felt hot.
Now this is where being no shot clock. If you could hang on to the ball, man,
Yep.
make them come get it. Make them come get it.
See the ref counting? I think they get like 5 seconds. I don't know. I think they get 5 seconds to hold it, and then they got to move or pass with it. We're going to get a foul on Ridge. 2:08.
That's on Schaefer. Schaefer's a quick guy. Sophomore, playing really aggressive and hard. This is Connor Cochran shooting from the foul line.
First one's up. Off the back of the iron. No good.
He's getting better and better and better. He's a young guy. His daddy was my defensive coordinator for 11 years.
Wow.
Real good guy. Good coach.
Second one is up. And it's in. Goes 1 for 1. 42-36 now.
Ridge is going to have to pick up the pace here a little bit.
We go to the 2-minute time on the clock. And that stays with Ridge. You know, you don't need a three-pointer. You know what I mean?
No.
You need
don't.
a 2.
You need to pick up the pace and play a little harder. That's what you do. Oh, man, that could be in. Yeah.
Wow. Rosie? How do you say it?
My God, Ross-eye to me.
Rossi.
Rossi to other people. I've been a Ross-eye to me for a long time.
42-39. We got a 3-point game here. 1:30 to go. And Reserve turns it over. Ridge gets it. They're moving it up the court fast. Schaefer with pull up.
Wow.
Gets it. Cuts the lead down to 1. 1:15 to go. 42-41. I'll change the score once they get past half court.
Now it's interesting. Things got interesting. The country has changed.
42-41. Riccardi with the shot attempt floater. It's good. Increases the lead to 3.
Call timeout.
Mineral Ridge coach calls a timeout. 44-41, 58.8 left to go in the fourth. We'll be right back after this here on ysnlive.com. Welcome back into this one. 44-41. Mineral Ridge closed it down to 1. And then Riccardi
I haven't seen this much excitement. Like
put a
I
floater
said,
up. Increased it to 3.
WrestleMania 3 Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant.
This is
Pontiac Silverdome.
Mineral Ridge with the ball. 54 to go. They get it underneath. It's up and it's good.
Got to play some D now, boys.
44-43. Cochran taking it up the court. Wellman. We're going to get a foul here on Mineral Ridge. Cochran's going to be shooting 2. 36.2 to go. 44-43.
Somebody's going to be happy when they eat their wings tonight, and somebody won't be.
Cochran's first one's up, and it's good. Increases the lead to 2. That first one's huge. It takes a lot of pressure off whoever's shooting the free throw. At least now they got to make a bucket. At least ties it. Second one's up. It's no good. That one's huge. We're going to jump ball. Possession goes to Western Reserve. That's huge.
I would not immediately foul. Would you immediately foul?
Yes. In the Classic. Classic brings it back over to Riccardi.
Don't want to put him on the line, and he don't want to give it up.
Riccardi gets it out to Wellman. They get it to Classic. It's going to be a foul on Mineral Ridge, going to be 2. Wellman goes to the line, 45-43.
$19 seconds left, man.
5 fouled out.
Did he?
I think. I mean, they're walking.
Oh, no, man.
He fouled out.
Ron
He
fouled
fouled out.
out. He had a hot hand tonight, man.
Yep.
He is fearless shooting those threes, man.
Yep. 45-43. Wellman's first attempt is up, and it's in. Increases the lead to 3. 46-43. 19.5 to go. Wellman. First one, second one's up, and it's good. Increases the lead to 4.
Gotta get down there and try to get one.
47-43. Schaefer with it, moving it up the court, gets it out. Timeout from Mineral Ridge. 13.3 to go. We'll be right back. Throw a word from our friends at NST Sports. Welcome back into this one. 13.3, 47-43. Reserve over Mineral Ridge. Mineral Ridge with the ball coming out of a timeout, drawing up a play. You need to get a bucket fast and foul immediately. Schaefer gets the inbound. Gets it around. 3-point is up. No good. 4 seconds to go. Reserves ball. I think that was the nail in the coffin. They needed that shot. See, I go for the 2 and then foul immediately. That one gets inbounded, and the Rams foul immediately with 2.5 to go. Riccardi goes to the line. Huge day for Riccardi, 18 points.
He had a monster night.
Makes both of these. I think he'll be getting a post-game interview, I think, right here live. I think either way, stick around. Dom Riccardi is going to be your Bear Brothers player of the game. Riccardi gets the first one up, and it's good. 48-43.
5 points. Wow, this is almost miracle now. He's scoring an onside kick, but none of that's going to work here right now.
Riccardi's second one is up, and it's good. Riccardi gets double digits. 20 for Riccardi. And this one's over. Riccardi is your Bear Brothers player of the game. Stick around for an interview with Dom Riccardi after. Western Reserve gets the win, 49-43, in a thriller all the way down to the end. Coach Hake.
It was nice talking to you, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
It was fun. I had a lot of fun calling this one with you.
Nice talking to you, man. Hey, good time, good night, America.
America first. Remember that. Stick around. We're going to get a live interview from Dom Riccardi. Welcome back. Player of the game, Dom Riccardi. Baird Brothers player of the game, Dom. Stellar performance tonight. 20 points. What got you going tonight?
Heading to the free throw line, seeing stuff go in, that really got me going, me and my team going.
What kept the spirits up the whole game? You guys led the whole entire game, but it was close the whole entire game. What was the conversations like between you and the guys?
We just love the competitive spirits. We're all getting on each other. We're all making each other better each and every day, so we love it. We love the competition.
And going into halftime, guys got a crucial three-pointer at the end of the second quarter. What was like that momentum going into halftime? What was Coach Shrensky's message to you guys and the team at halftime?
He always talks about basketball is a game of momentums, and as soon as they hit that, we knew they had the momentum, so we just had to steal the momentum right back.
You're wearing that chain. I got to ask you, what's it mean?
So the Cavs do a little junkyard chain after each game. They do player of the game, so we decided to replicate that, and we get a big picture in there. At the end of the season, if you have the chain, you take the picture home. It's a pretty cool tradition that we started here.
I got to let you know there's some special people down south watching the game. Send a message out to them.
I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. I love you, Mariah.
Awesome. Your Baird Brothers player of the game, Dom Riccardi.